With a rivalry of this magnitude, it would be nearly impossible to touch on every highlight and memorable moment, but a few matches definitely stand out. After the humble beginnings in the late 1800s, LIPAFC really hit its stride in the first decade of the 20th century. The 1904 and 1905 games featured horrible bad blood and resulted in over 40 yellow and red cards being issued, as well as 6 hospitalizations, 2 amputations, and an absurd 32 goals. Despite those legendary duels, the 1909 matchup truly stands the test of time.
Yeah, it was a great game today. Big Schmidt, Albrecht, 18 yards out, jumped up, bicycle kicked for the game winner. The refs had never seen it before, so they took some time to decide and gave the goal. We called a bicycle kick after the game, didn't have a ride, so we stole a little pink bike and rode home.
But the bicycle game was only one of the titanic battles that LIPAFC engaged in before World War II. In 1929, Indy managed to win one of the most controversial games in soccer history.
The 29 game? Sure, learned about that one in college in a sports history class. It was actually the first time ever that a referee's call was disputed and resolved using physical evidence. So today we refer to it as VAR, but back in those days there was really no such mechanism in place. So there was a controversial handball penalty call right at the death. The Indy 11 coach lost his mind and he busted up into the referee locker room after the game, claiming that he had proof that they had blown the call. The referees kind of looked at each other. They agreed that they would take a look at this evidence, but they wanted him to put down a deposit so that they could make sure that he was serious. All he had on him was 5 cents, so he gave him the 5 cents, and so the referees took a look at this evidence. And what had happened is that the coach had this newspaper reporter print out a picture of the call and showed it perfectly. And so the coach, just loud as could be heard throughout the building saying, "Look at this photograph."
So what happened with the dispute?
The referees actually ruled in the favor of Indy 11. It was very obvious, and they ended up calling the match a draw. They even gave coach his nickel back.
The pre-war period ended with no clear advantage to either side. The only thing certain was the emerging legendary nature of LIPAFC. Join us next time for another installment of LIPAFC Proximity Breeds Rivalry, and share your favorite LIPAFC memory on Twitter using #LIPAFC.